Following the Andrija Mohorovičić and the Sveti Dujam, another Croatian police ship will be taking part in refugee rescue operations in the Mediterranean. Namely, the ship Trsat departed from Mali Lošinj this morning. It will be taking part in operations from January 15th to May 15th. The aim of their mission will be search and rescue at sea, control of state borders, and assistance to the Greek Coast Guard. The operation is intended to coordinate activities at the EU's outer borders and establish control over illegal immigration routes toward the EU. Ahead of tomorrow's continuation of negotiations and the forming of a new government between the Patriot Coalition and the Most list of independent candidates, the Croatian Peasant Party is seeing more and more dissatisfied members. They did not do well at the last election, and it is uncertain whether or not they will have a representative in the new government. Pressure is growing on party president Branko Hrg, while Nenad Matić has announced his intention to run for Hrg's position. Meanwhile, after former Metković mayor Stipo Gabrić Jambo called the Patriot Coalition a power clique and the Most leadership a sect, the Peasant Party has suspended him for inappropriately and without authority stating his personal opinion, which caused irreparable damage to the reputation and interests of the Peasant Party. The Croatian Women's Network has called on Prime Minister-designate Tihomir Orešković to take into account gender equality and women's rights when choosing members of his cabinet. The network is against the naming of Ante Ćorušić as health minister because he announced a reduction of women's rights to abortion and a discontinuation of medically assisted insemination. They are concerned because, according to announcements, the future government will not have a female deputy prime minister, while only a few minister positions will be held by women. The return of Croatian skiers from European destinations could be slowed by detailed inspection of documents, passengers, and vehicles at the border with Slovenia. Namely, Slovenian media has warned that the Slovenian police union has decided to step up their working strike, which began a month and a half ago. The union declined to confirm or deny the news, only stating that as of today, the effects of the strike, which they began demanding salary increases and better working conditions, will be felt by citizens. Protests by Croatian and Slovenian activists continue against the razor wire placed by Slovenian authorities at the border with Croatia, intended to halt the refugee wave. The activists include members of the Workers' Front, gathered under the Facebook group titled Cut the Wire. Yesterday, they cut about 10 meters of razor wire in a forest near Trnovec, close to Čakovec. There has been a turnabout in the case of Croatian mixed martial arts fighter Mirko Filipović. Almost 2 months after his suspension on suspicion of taking banned substances, the American anti-doping agency has informed the Crow Cop that latest test results show he is clean. Filipović thanked all that supported him, noting that he professed his innocence from the start, and criticizing the media for doubting him. The European Water Polo Championships get underway in Belgrade today. Croatia's first match will be against the host nation and defending champions, Serbia. Croatia has not won a medal at the European Championships since 2010, when it took gold. The weather forecast calls for noticeably less rain during the afternoon, with variably overcast skies throughout the country and some sunny periods. The coast will see a moderate westerly wind in places, however moderate southerly and southwesterly winds are expected as the day progresses. Highs are expected to range between 8 and 13 degrees in the interior and between 14 and 18 degrees on the coast. Interior regions will be a little warmer and very windy tomorrow, especially in mountainous areas. Rain will be more frequent during the afternoon, while western regions may see heavier rainfall. Rain will be noticeably weaker and less frequent on Tuesday and Wednesday. Partly sunny skies are expected with morning fog on Wednesday. Very windy on the coast tomorrow. A strong gale force southerly wind is expected, turning to a southwesterly near the evening. Numerous harbor fronts could be flooded. Weather will gradually calm on Tuesday, so that Wednesday will pass mainly without precipitation and partly sunny skies.